What's up? Good morning.
Looking good, looking
It's
good.
fucking early. Train was packed because of you. I don't go on packed trains. I don't. Every time I was going on a packed train, I'm like, how do people live like this?
Did you bring me a goodie?
Oh shit, I have let me go grab one. Off my path.
All right, topic number one. Last night, Fairfield ended their basketball season in a rather dramatic fashion. Tyler Nelson came off the court and Coach Johnson embraced him in tears. Dan, do real men cry?
Yes, real men cry because it's about sports. That's the manliest thing you can do. If it's about a sports loss, if your dog died, if you watched maybe a sad movie when you were a little too high, those are correct tears for men.
Real men do not cry, and crying men are the most annoying men possible. I broke up with a boyfriend because he cried when his grandfather died. First of all, it's your grandfather. It's not like it's your dad that died. Secondly, the guy had Alzheimer's, so it's not like he even knew who you were. This is why the world is in the condition that it is, because men don't know how to be men anymore. Step it up.
Quick question, Liz. Do you think I'm a man? Do you think I'm an alpha? You said I looked nice this morning. You said I looked masculine.
But I don't know if I would take it to the extreme of you're a real man.
I had a little tear last night when Fairfield's second half over didn't hit. Okay? So, in your face, you just proved me right.
Real men gamble and cry.
Yes.
Hot take of the day.
Correct. No, that's serious though. So honestly, real men cry. You have October and March, you can cry.
Just October and March.
Baseball playoffs and March Madness. And then if your dog dies, or also sometimes when I'm playing Call of Duty and like, do you play Call of Duty?
I do not.
So like,
I'm like a Nintendo guy.
Yeah, so if there's someone who just like comes up and just keeps shoveling you to death, you get really frustrated. Those aren't sad tears, those are like frustration tears.
Well, frustration tears are different.
Yeah.
But what's funny, so my ex-boyfriend actually, his dog died, and we went to dinner. I didn't know about it. We went to dinner, went throughout the whole dinner, and I'm like, so blah blah blah. What happened today? Casually, it's like, oh, my dog died.
How does dog die?
I should have known something was wrong right then and there.
Wait, how does dog die?
They had to put him down. Fuck. I mean, like, horrible story, and
yeah, I'm gonna cry right now.
Why would you not tell me? I should have known right then and there that he was emotionally 12. This was like a dog that he had a long time.
It's five more years or so.
Are you counting your dog down?
No, well, if Stella dies at 12, that's fucking terrible. So yeah, that's sad.
Well, Eli's 6. God damn, this show took a turn for the worse.
Yeah, real men cry when their dogs. I don't want to talk about it.
Topic number 2, Carmen JORDA, a member of the Women in Motorsports Commission, said that women drivers should really strive for Formula E because the cars are less physical and easier to control than Formula 1. Dan, are women weak?
No, women are strong. Childbirth, ever heard of it?
Oh, that's it? That's the argument?
That's basically it. Childbirth, ever heard of it? It's kind of like being constipated after a full NFL Sunday. So men and women have the same strength.
It's like being constipated. Okay, well, I'm going to throw some facts your way. 1, women, they are not as strong as men. 2, they're definitely also not as smart as men. I think this is a good opportunity for women of the world to embrace the fact that A, we don't really like sports. We don't actually want to watch them. B, we don't actually like to work either. It's time we just embrace the role of being a nice Susie homemaker. We cook dinner for our man when he gets home and just cut the shit because frankly, it's exhausting trying to be a woman in a man's world. Let's just keep it real.
Honestly, I'm convinced. Those are all great points.
That's how it's done.
I have a real question for you. Yeah. How far
Is this a real question?
Yeah, this is a real question.
Okay.
How deep into the internet did you have to go to find this story?
Not very deep.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because I didn't know any of the words that were in that like little blurb. And when you talk about like I don't care about NASCAR, let alone like whatever this is, IndyCar.
No.
And then it's a woman saying that women should be in IndyCar.
I don't really know anything about racing. I'm going to be honest.
I'll tell you what.
I had to do some research on Formula 1 versus Formula E versus Formula 2.
They don't put this story in like a newspaper in the sports section that has like 15 pages.
I found this on the Today Show's website.
Okay, so that's pretty deep because I've never been there. So that's like the land of the forgotten.
Yeah.
The Today Show website for sports stories.
We have to scratch for stories. Football season's over. Listen, what is there to talk about?
All right. I mean, combine. Could have thrown me a combine question. Right in my wheelhouse.
I thought about that, but
instead you went with FAIA and the women's doing IndyCar.
I want to make sure, like, I want to keep you on your toes. If I throw
you kept me on my toes because you got me up at 7 in the morning. I had to get on a crowded subway, so don't worry. I'm sufficiently on my toes.
I feel like for the rest of the time that I know you, I'm going to hear about the fact that you got on a subway, it was crowded, and you were...
I don't do packed subways. I'm an off-hour guy.
But you look nice.
I work the night shift, the graveyard shift. Thank you.
Do you see how I did that? You walked in, I complimented your looks.
Yeah, I know what you're doing.
Keeping fresh.
Okay.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay. FIA.
FIAA.
FIAA. Women in...
It sounds like a weird basketball conference that I would bet on.
You 1,000% are going to start betting on like women's...
Oh yeah, I'd throw a little on the women's college.
No, I mean like in like race.
No, I don't do race car because I just assume race car's rigged.
But did I just enlighten you as like a new way to waste your money so you can cry about it later?
No, but it's rigged. So I wouldn't. I assume all race car drive like
NASCAR.
That's why like Dale Earnhardt Jr. sucks, but they let him win because they want like the Dale Earnhardt legacy to live.
Well,
on.
it's a team.
Yeah.
It's a team.
He also, did you know that Dale Earnhardt had AIDS and he crashed into the wall to
at least he didn't die from AIDS.
Suicide. Yeah, no, because he didn't want to have the scandal. That's like basically the Michael Jordan gambling scandal.
This is a real man controlling his own destiny right there.
Yeah. This is all alleged, by the way. I don't know if the cameras are still rolling. Alleged.
I mean, truth.
Alleged.
Truth. Topic number 3, the Light Phone 2 has been released. It's basically a dumb phone. It can only text, call, set an alarm, or give you very small directions. But in this day and age, Dan, is this what we need to save the world?
Yes, it is exactly what we need to save the world. The Light Phone is, you don't do Twitter, you don't do Facebook, you don't do Instagram. People will stop tweeting and driving, not that I've ever done that. This is exactly what the world needs to get rid of their cell phone addiction.
Dan, you nostalgic dummy. Why would we want to go back in time? Do we remember the 90s carrying around thousands of CDs? AIDS were running around everywhere. Celebrities were dying from drug overdose.
Yeah.
You know what? I bet, dare I say, if social media was around, Chris Farley would probably still be alive because he'd be too busy tweeting to be ODing.
Okay, well, Dan Dockage told me that Chris Farley's not even funny, so we don't even want him. But the internet is melting our brain. And you watching this right now, this is, see, look, I'm going through the fifth wall. You right now, your brain is being melted.
What about Kurt Cobain?
That was before, that was like 94.
Did I stop you?
No, it was 94. That was way before everything.
It's the 90s.
The internet's, we need burner phones. That's actually a really good idea.
It is a really good idea.
Yeah,
I actually still listen to CDs.
I think I went 3 for 3 on topics I actually agreed with. Was that stuff you said about women true? That they're dumber?
I mean, what do you think?
I don't know. You said it. You sounded convincing. So I don't know.
That's kind of part of the spiel.
Sounded like you had some science behind it.
I mean, it's, you know, our
listen, I'm not going to say anything. It's
look at the size of your head versus the size of my head. I mean, some things you just can't debate.
I had a big fucking head. Do I give you a gift now?
Do you have a big brain? All right, let's go. Gift.
All right, so speaking of brains, I got you 2 gifts. Has anyone ever gotten you 2 gifts?
No.
Okay, so the first is CeraVin. It's a legal memory booster. Enhances multitasking, think more clearly, improve brain health. So basically you can have the brain of a man with these pills.
You know what? I knew I liked you.
And then,
I wasn't sure why I liked you, but now I know.
And then for the big time, little Ray Lewis signed picture. Ray Lewis, great guy. Great guy, Hall of Fame.
Me while you give this to me?
Great guy, Hall of Fame right there.
I feel like you should be like screaming something at me.
I'll throw that up there.
Well, you
let
know
everyone know.
You get to select where it goes on the shelf. That's part of the...
Okay.
Oh.
Right there. Perfect.
Just gonna knock.
Well, I don't know what that was.
That was Tom's fish card.
We'll just do that.
Oh, and that was Kevin's donut. Well, so it is written.
Very happy to be on this show. Can't wait to do it again when I have to wake up at 7 a.m. and get in a packed subway.
We'll see you tomorrow.